One of the greatest obstacles to being great is being good. And, it's my fault. I saw us not working and practicing and having the same intensity that we needed in the last 3 games. And we got to do a better job and trying to do the best we can to never see it happen again.
Well,
Howard Lindsay, 79 to KRD. Coach, were there any kind of common threads on those third down, lack of third down conversions? You mentioned getting behind the sticks.
Yeah, you know, it's hard to convert third and long, third and extra long against a team like that. But they had good pass rush and tight coverage. So you don't have a lot of room for error. And like I said, we took our turn, not getting the job done. Whether it was protection, throw, drop pass, whatever it was certainly an offensive effort.
Please remember to identify yourselves, Alicia.
Alicia Delgado with you on the Sentinel. Just following up on his previous question, what do you think contributed to the downturn or the lack of intensity that happened at the end of the season?
Yeah, I mean that's something that we need to spend a lot of time in evaluating. But I think some of it is just the ability to go from being good to great. And obviously understanding how to prepare for the game and go out and compete in the game. And like I said, that's on me.
Fourth row left.
For Lamar, consultant. The last 3 games you were sacked 20-some times. Do you think teams adjusted to you or run into a better caliber guy?
I say the defense was just being good. It was out there working hard. We just had to step up and we didn't. That's all I have to say about it.
Right here. On the right, call.
Hey Lamar, Chris Price, WBRZ TV in Baton Rouge. Were you surprised at how physical the LSU defense was, the lack of time that you had? What do you think? Why were they so effective today?
Well, they were bringing a lot of blitzes and stuff like that. Linebackers getting to them and stuff like that. But we was watching film and I listened. LSU had great defensive schemes and stuff like that. So I couldn't really tell you about that.
Over here.
ESPN.com for Bobby and Lamar. This role is obviously a lot different than what happened last year. How do you feel like that'll impact what happens now in the offseason as you prepare?
Well, I hope it motivates us. I know we have a lot of guys coming back, guys that are great competitors and talented and believe in University of Louisville and what we're doing. So I think it'll motivate us. It'll pull us together, and we'll have guys step up and lead. Go have a great off season. The first part of it will be about getting bigger and stronger and faster, and then we roll into spring ball. It'll be about executing our offense and defense, and you change again back to the summertime. But these guys are great competitors, and they believe in each other. We're going to miss our senior class. Those guys did a great job for us, and we feel like we're losing part of our family. But I know we'll be back and come back and play like we know how to.
Coach, third row right.
Coach, Lamar, how do you two kind of working together go forward and improve as a tandem, seeing that the quarterback is an extension of yourself?
I'm a coach right here, so I have to listen to him and just do what he tells me to do, just be a better player. Gotta be coachable. That's all.
On the left.
Please tell us for national news. Coach, what will you tell your seniors, or what have you said to your seniors in the locker room now that the season's finally over? As you said, part of the family, you're still a part of it.
Yeah, I told them that we're certainly going to miss them. We're very proud of that class. They've done a lot to put their mark on the University of Louisville football team. They're welcome back anytime. Most of them have their degree in their pocket, and they'll go out and attack life, and whether that's continuing to play this game or another career. And the guys that don't have it, we need to make sure are back and getting it here in this spring. So, they're a big part of our family. And like I said, there's some great competitors, some great leaders there, and they have Cardinal pride.
Over here on the left.
Lamar, how frustrating was it out there for you practice today, not being able to do the things we used to do?
Well, you know, I didn't get frustrated, you know, I just tried to keep going along the game. That's a long game, you know, playing a 30-minute game or whatever, and you just got to go out there and attack, and I just feel we didn't really attack how we should. You know, we're a great team. People can say what they want to say, but I feel we just didn't play how we used to play. That's all.
Just a couple more. We're going to go to the right real quick. If you have a question, let us know.
Steve Jones with Courier Journal. I did have 2 questions, I guess. The one was, can you kind of talk about the effect of the injuries that you have with Josh and True, and you know, especially back in the secondary, and the backups for some of those guys as well. And then the other part was, did you have any guys underclassmen that had sent off for NFL information?
You know, those are some good players that weren't able to come out and play for us today. We really felt like Josh was going to be back and was doing good. And then in the second practice that we were down here, he tweaked his hamstring again and wasn't able to get ready for the game. So obviously we missed him. He's been a big part of our defense all year long. Allows you a lot of flexibility because you can do a number of things. I did think that the young guys that came in played, competed hard, and it's going to help us, their experience that they got, not only playing in the game today, but preparing for the game. What was the second part? Oh, I know that James Hearn sent his information in, and I didn't get any report back yet.
We got one with the front row here.
Harold Crawford, WDRB in Louisville. Bobby, we saw some things with Louisville we hadn't seen before, and national attention, and you know, Lamar's all that he did. How much of that as a coach was different to deal with these guys, and did that play into some of the intensity things in practice and other things you mentioned?
Yeah, you know, I think we really had it rolling there first part of the season, the middle of the season. You know, I listened to Urban Meyer talk about his team and how in the middle of the year they kind of hit the wall a little bit, and they were able to come back and finish strong. We went right through the middle of the season well, but I kind of feel like we hit the wall there towards the end. You know, we had a tough schedule where we had a Saturday night game and then a Thursday game on the road. For the record, nobody should have to do that. They should outlaw that. The conferences. We got out of into the locker room. I think it was 10:45 on Saturday night, and had to travel and play the next Thursday night. So some of that being fatigued and tired, but also being able to handle success. You know, you got to learn how to handle success. You got to learn how to keep going, even when you're tired. You prepare hard, you do things right. You know, I talk about that to our players all the time. But, you know, it's 6 a.m. in the morning, the alarm goes off, I don't feel good. I'm still going to get up and go to work and do a great job at work so I can feed my family. We didn't answer that alarm very well.
One at the front row, and then Alicia to wrap it up.
Howard Lindsay, 790 KRD. Coach, what kind of challenge are you facing moving forward, replacing the 3 starters on offensive line, given their struggles?
Yeah, I mean, we've got to do a good job in recruiting. We've got some young guys that redshirted and you know, I thought improved over the course of bowl preparation. We're going to have a great strength. We're going to have to do a good job of making sure guys are in the right position and getting that group together. It's always a challenge. It's something that's you know, very, very important to be able to have a good offensive front. So we'll work hard at it.
Florida guys you have on your roster and how much you recruit here. Does this outcome impact that at all, or do you feel like it was a lost opportunity?
Yeah, you always feel like it's a lost opportunity. You know, you're on national stage and you go out playing a great football team and you want to, you know, compete and win the game, and that helps, you know, everything. I do feel like we're having a great recruiting class, and I think that this shouldn't affect that at all. That we've had those guys on campus so many times, and they believe in what we're doing, and it should help us. You know, I hate coming down here with all our Florida players and not winning the game. All the guys that are on our team right now, that's what you're most disappointed in. We got a bunch of great guys on our team and their families in the stands that get to come and watch them all. We're not able to get the victory.
Rocco's going to have other players that are on the lunch side of the line.